If you're hunting for a powerhouse motherboard, the ASUS ROG Strix Z890-E might have popped up as your golden ticket. It promises top-tier specs, ready for Intel's newest Core Ultra processors, AI-driven tuning, and a futuristic layout with 7M.2 slots and PCIe 5.0 support. But here's what surprised me. Despite all this tech goodness, there are some pretty critical flaws that could hold you back. Yes, it's powerful, but it's not the flawless upgrade you'd expect. Stick around because I'm about to spill the beans on what's great, what's annoying, and whether it's truly worth your hard-earned cash. Before we dig deeper, let's clarify who this board is for. If you're a gamer looking to squeeze every frame from your rig, or a content creator aiming for fast AI workflows, the Z890E sounds like a dream come true. It supports advanced AI tech like NPU boost and AI overclocking, plus the Wi-Fi 7 connectivity, and Thunderbolt 4 ports should future-proof your build. However, if you're a casual user or someone on a budget, this board might be overkill or simply headache-inducing. So, let's peel back the layers. First, the beefy power design on this board is undeniably impressive. We're talking about an 18+2+1+2 power stage system, with ProCool II connectors and premium metallic capacitors. This layout is perfect for stable power delivery, especially if you're trying to push Intel's 14-core or more Core Ultra processors to their limits. And here's the plot twist, it also means the motherboard runs hotter than a laptop on your lap after binge-watching cat videos. The thermal performance doesn't always match the strict expectations for such a premium board. So if you skip on effective aftermarket cooling, expect throttling or, worse, instability during intense gaming sessions. Let's talk memory next. ASUS touts exclusive memory technologies like DIMM Fit and DIMM Flex alongside AEMP-III. The idea is to simplify RAM installation and boost DDR5 performance. It's neat and definitely better than your average plug-and-play experience. Yet, some users report quirky behavior when populating all 4 RAM slots. The board sometimes fails to post power on self-test or defaults to conservative memory speeds. Imagine assembling a high-performance race car only to have it stall at the starting line because the wiring was funky. This issue might be a firmware fix away, but as of now, it's a frustration you don't need when building a $360 rig. Now, onto connectivity, which is the ASUS ROG Strix Z890-E's strong suit. It offers Wi-Fi 7 with Q antenna tech promising faster, more reliable wireless networking, a feature that's definitely ahead of its time. Pair that with Thunderbolt 4, multiple USB Type-C ports, and 7M.2 slots, and you're looking at a board that could easily handle diverse storage solutions and ultra-fast peripherals. However, fitting 7M.2 drives comfortably means you will have to invest in extra cooling. Otherwise, the board's integrated heatsinks don't always keep those SSDs from throttling under heavy load. Essentially, you're buying the ability to run a small data center under your desk, but you want to spend more on the accessories to avoid a meltdown, both figurative and literal. About the AI-centric features, NPU boost, AI overclocking, AI cooling II, and AI networking II are all sold as tools to optimize performance without manual tweaking. Fantastic, right? Kinda. If you enjoy crossing your fingers and hoping a smart AI can figure out your system better than you, sure. But many gamers and enthusiasts have found the AI overclocking overly cautious, leaving performance gains on the table. Plus, sometimes the AI cooling II can go into overdrive, ramping fans to jet engine noise even under light loads. Good luck using voice chat on Discord without sounding like a thunderstorm. Hopefully, these features will improve with software updates, but for now, relying on AI to magically tune your system isn't quite the smooth ride ASUS advertises. One more unexpected disappointment: the board's software ecosystem. ASUS Armory Crate is supposed to be your hub for system control, lighting, hello Polymo lighting, and firmware updates. However, Armory Crate feels like an overstuffed app that crashes more than that one uncle at karaoke night. Firmware updates happen, but the process isn't as straightforward as it should be, leaving some users stuck on unstable versions with no clear upgrade path. Again, this is the kind of issue that makes you nostalgic for the good old BIOS days, even if they lacked flashy AI tricks. Now for a quick joke break before you think I'm just trashing this board. Why did the computer keep sneezing? Because it had too many bytes. And if you're wondering whether the Z890E caught a cold during testing, sometimes it sure felt like it. Moving on to pricing. At around $363.68, this board sits in a premium slot. Not the most expensive gaming motherboard, but definitely not budget-friendly. Compared to others in its class, the ASUS ROG Strix Z890-E delivers solid build quality and feature richness, but at the cost of some headaches you don't see advertised. It's like buying a luxury car with all the bells and whistles, but needing a mechanic on speed dial. So is it worth the money? If you crave bleeding-edge features and are ready to troubleshoot or tweak manually when things go sideways, yes. If you want plug-and-play perfection, maybe keep scrolling. Picture this. You build your dream PC using this board, thinking you nailed the ultimate setup, only to find your DDR5 RAM won't play ball or the AI cooling, ironically, makes your PC sound like a jet preparing for takeoff. It's frustrating, sure, but also an invitation to learn more about BIOS settings and custom fan curves. For a lot of enthusiasts, that's half the fun. But if you buy this expecting flawless out-of-the-box performance, the surprise will not be welcome. Here's the upshot, though. Once you get past the quirks, the ASUS ROG Strix Z890-E truly shines. The 7M.2 slots and PCIe 5.0 x 16 slot with Curly Slim make it a storage and GPU powerhouse. Gamers benefit from the stable power delivery system during overclocking marathons. Plus, future-proof connectivity means your rig won't feel obsolete in the next couple of years, an increasingly rare trait in fast-evolving tech. And just because I like to keep things balanced, here's joke number 2. Why don't programmers like nature? Too many bugs. Thankfully, ASUS has been pushing updates to iron out bugs on this motherboard steadily. It hasn't fixed everything yet, but they are working on it. So, what's the final verdict? If you're on the fence and willing to tinker, maybe even enjoy the challenge, the ASUS ROG Strix Z890-E could be your platform for a truly advanced AI-ready, high-end gaming PC. It has the tech and the looks to back it up. However, if you want something that simply works perfectly the moment you plug it in, there are smoother rides in this price bracket. It boils down to whether you want cutting-edge or hassle-free. You know, sometimes buying a motherboard is like dating. You might overlook a few red flags for the promise of the future, but you better be prepared for some awkward moments along the way. And no, this motherboard doesn't cook you breakfast in the morning, so don't expect it to make up for those extra troubleshooting sessions. Before you go, if you want to snag the ASUS ROG Strix Z890-E at the best price, I dropped a link in the description below. Click that, save some bucks, and read verified reviews yourself. Don't just take my word for it. Let the numbers and user experiences help you decide. Remember, the best PC build is one that fits your style, budget, and patience level. Joke number 3 for the road. Why did the motherboard blush? Because it saw the CPU fan. And last but not least, joke number 4. How does a motherboard greet its components? With open slots. Thanks for hanging out for this honest review. The ASUS ROG Strix Z890-E is a beast with quirks, a motherboard for enthusiasts who want future-proofing and don't shy away from a challenge. Pick it if you love pushing limits and don't mind sorting out a hiccup or two. Otherwise, be sure to explore some alternatives before pulling the trigger. Happy building!